February 3, 2017. When Jose Mourinho has a problem with his squad, he usually finds quite a simple way to deal with it. If Mourinho loses patience with a player, the player is sold, and if there is a position that needs filling, a player is signed. The general dictum is to find the best player available for the required position and spend enough money to sign that player. That, along with personal bonds, the siege mentality, and defensive solidity is the Mourinho way. Usually, it works. In the summer, Mourinho needed a midfielder, and Manchester United had needed a midfielder for a number of years. Ever since the late Ferguson reign, when fullbacks were given opportunities in the middle of midfield and the likes of Anderson were persisted with, United's central midfield has been problematic. Michael Carrick has been there, of course, but he was unable to do it on his own. So, looking around Europe, Mourinho signed Paul Pogba, the best central midfielder that he could get his hands on. Now, Mourinho is looking for a forward. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has been brilliant in his first season at Manchester United, scoring 14 Premier League goals so far, just one behind leaders Diego Costa and Alexis Sanchez. But Zlatan's excellence has, to an extent, masked a wider problem at Manchester United this season. The rest of the squad, even the attacking players, have failed to provide enough support. In 23 games, United have just 33 goals, just one more than Bournemouth and Crystal Palace, 14 less than Manchester City, 19 less than Liverpool and 15 less than league leaders Chelsea. Put simply, United are not scoring enough goals, as evidenced by the trudging 0-0 draw with Hull City on Wednesday. When Zlatan doesn't score, United don't score. Nobody else in the squad has even reached 5 goals, with Paul Pogba and Juan Mata on 4 each. Mourinho has reportedly identified Antoine Griezmann as the player to alleviate United's goal-scoring worries. Griezmann, following the Mourinho way, is probably the best forward available to United, with the €100 million release clause an easily reachable figure. Griezmann is a fantastic player who would improve most teams in the world, but the strange ecology of a Mourinho team is widely different from Diego Simeone's Atletico Madrid. The playing styles, as well as the formation, are distinct. Would Griezmann occupy a central striker role in Mourinho's 4,231, despite most indications suggesting that the United boss prefers a more obvious fulcrum up there? If not, would he be moved out wide, thus losing much of the effectiveness that has accompanied Griezmann's time at Atletico and forcing the France international to track back, in the mould of a Mourinho-wide player? Or, perhaps, more likely, would Griezmann be given a free role behind the striker in a 4,411? Griezmann's signing would be a boost to the United squad, but the exact position he would be asked to occupy is far from clear. It is unlikely that Mourinho will field a 442 with both Griezmann and Zlatan as central strikers. But, while Mourinho is to set about doing the usual Mourinho thing of singing a very good player to solve a problem, is there something more? Is the United playing style inhibiting midfielders and the attacking midfield three from scoring more goals? There is a case for that. Zlatan's presence ensures that the team play a certain way he wants. Crosses are balls played into feet. Most things go through Zlatan, and he is afforded most of the chances. The wide players, who have not covered themselves in a great deal of glory this season, work to provide Zlatan with chances, rather than with a more mobile forward who can get in behind, rotate position and share the focus of the attacks. Zlatan has been United's most consistent performer this season, but, against teams that are likely to drop deep and defend, there may be a case for fielding Anthony Martial or Marcus Rashford, giving the opposition's centre-backs another problem. That is, until the summer when Griezmann is expected to come in and yet another huge signing will solve a problem for Mourinho. Share this 23,234.